Today we're going to take a break from the series in which we have been comparing how the human brain works in terms of specific characteristics that it has that the current AI system, as in LLMs, lack, and how they could potentially be addressed in the future next generation AI, as in potential AGI. And so today we're going to talk about the symbiotic intelligence that yours truly has been working on and coined the terms for the past 12 years. Although it's quite theoretical at this point, there are areas in which some developments have been made by yours truly, and so this would be a little bit of looking at those limitations as well as the way in which research has been completed by yours truly. And so maybe also we can talk a little bit more about that in detail. As discussed in the past few videos, there are elements within the human biology that the current AIs, as in LLMs, do not possess, and rightfully so, because why would they? They are artificial after all. The characteristics that we have been discussing so far is, for example, the ability of humans to do decision making, having emotional experiences and emotional intelligence, reasoning, and self-awareness so far. There are more elements that we'll be discussing later on, but the idea of this symbiotic intelligence is such that there is already an innate system that is has developed over the past millions of years within the human body that does possess those characteristics that are so miraculously helping us function at a biological level. And this type of knowledge, if you will, is already stored within our biology, whether it's within our neurons or within our cells. And the idea with and the research behind symbiotic intelligence is that there is a way potentially to incorporate and harness that knowledge from the cellular as well as the neural level of the human biology to add it into the future generation artificial systems. And as a result, we may not be able to create artificial systems from scratch, but harness that knowledge from the cells and from the neurons of the humans, such that the artificial intelligence becomes smarter, if you will. And again, these are the type of research that I've been engaging in for the past 12 years, and definitely a very novel approach that has been initiated and conducted by yours truly. And so in the rapidly advancing field of potential future AI, as in AGI, and humanoid robotics, we often focus on the technical innovation that drive the technology forward. However, there is an untapped realm that holds incredible potential for enhancing human technology interaction, as in biosignals. For the past 12 years, yours truly have been developing a research framework known as the symbiotic intelligence, which explores how these biological signals can be integrated potentially in the future of AI, as in potential AI and humanoid systems. While still in this theoretical stage, symbiotic intelligence aims to create a smarter, more human-like system by leveraging the vast knowledge embedded in our biosignals. One of the challenges that we face in making these potential future AI systems are more responsive to the human needs. Biosignals, such as neurosignals and cellular systems like heart rate variability and neural activity and so forth, carry rich real-time data about the human experience. While much of current AI systems development focus on computational data, the integration of potential biosignals could offer a deeper, more nuanced way of understanding human emotions, human intelligence, intentions, and much more. Through symbiotic intelligence, we aim to explore how these biosignals can help potentially create a more symbiotic relationships between humans and intelligent systems. By incorporating biosignals feedback for potential AGI and humanoids, the future humanoids, we could learn to adapt the rhythms and the needs of human beings, offering smarter responses and more intuitive interaction, not to mention making the future AI systems more smart than they are. The symbiotic intelligence framework is still very much in its development, and it's not a ready to launch technology yet at this point, although I'm working on it, nor have the ideas been tested in real world application to the extent in which I envision it. Instead, it is a theoretical exploration grounded in years of research into the intersection of human biology and artificial intelligence. The framework seeks to explore how insights from biosignals data could potentially transform the future of AI, as in AGI, and humanoid robots. The work is fundamentally an attempt to understand the principles that might one day guide the development of all systems that can think and respond in ways more aligned with human nature, as well as making the future AI much more intelligent than they are today. Now, the reason we need to embark on this is because the current AI system, as in LLMs, as we've discussed before, are very limited in that they cannot truly mimic the way in which the human brain works. It is one of their glaring limitations because in these LLMs, they are lacking the ability to truly replicate the human characteristics. Despite their very impressive ability to process and generate text, LLMs fundamentally lack core human qualities such as decision making, emotional intelligence, etc. They're essentially sophisticated statistical models relying on vast database that are text-based only, and they help us make prediction based on patterns that they see in the text in which they have been trained upon, without any true understanding of the context, the emotion or intent behind it. This lack of human-like qualities means that while the LLMs can perform tasks that mimic human language, they fall short in areas where empathy, intuition, or ethical considerations are paramount. Symbiotic intelligence, on the other hand, aims to bridge this gap by incorporating biosignals, which could provide the potential AGIs and humanoids of the future with deeper, more nuanced understanding of the human experience, while making them also much smarter. By integrating biological data such as heart rate variability or neural activities, symbiotic intelligence will allow this system to sense, interpret, and respond to human emotions, thoughts, and interactions much more naturally and intuitive way. This capability could enable the next generation of intelligent system to make decisions with greater emotional awareness, adapt a complex human context, and potentially even develop self-awareness within the future of AI systems. Gay Talese, the legendary journalist known for his unparalleled attention to details and immersion in his subjects' lives, offers an interesting parallel to the work that we are doing in this space with symbiotic intelligence. Telus' approach involved living within the environments that he wrote about, understanding the subtleties and nuances that many others overlook. Similarly, the research within the symbiotic on intelligence that I'm focusing on requires a deep, immersive process of understanding the ways in which human biology and intelligence system can interact. Just as Talisa focused on the unnoticed moments that defined his subjects, symbiotic intelligence focuses on the subtleties of biosignals, those tiny, often impeccable cues that could hold the key to truly human-like machine responses, where this research that I'm doing is about studying and uncovering these details, using them to form the foundation for the next generation of AI as in AGI and the next generations of robots as in humanoids. One of the central ideas behind symbiotic intelligence is to draw on the subtle and precise details that biosignals offer within the biological systems. While many current systems focus on obvious inputs such as direct commands and data requests, the future could see machines that adapt based on much finer biological signal cues. Just as Gay Tallis was renowned for his ability to uncover the finer, often overlooked details in his subjects, symbiotic intelligence aims to do the same in terms of the human-machine interaction, where this deeper understanding could unlock a whole new dimension of machine intelligence. For example, the way a humanoid responds to changes in heart rate or neural patterns of a human could provide rich insights into human states of stress, relaxation, and focus, where these signals could guide the future AI systems to tailor their interactions more efficiently, improving outcomes in everything from healthcare to interactions and educations where they interact with humans in real time. While symbiotic intelligence is still theoretical, it requires a similar level of immersion, studying human-machine interaction in depth in order to understand how biosignals could potentially enrich these exchanges. This requires ongoing research into how different biological signals manifest during human-machine interactions and how these signals might be interpreted by intelligent systems to foster a more human-like understanding. As a research scientist, I've spent years immersing myself in the study of these signals, understanding how humans respond physiologically to various stimuli and how these responses could inform the behavior of potential future AI, as in AGI, and potential future humanoid systems. This immersion forms the backbone of the framework shaping the potential of the future application of symbiotic intelligence. The potential implications of future AI as in AGI and future robotics as in humanoids are profound. We are just beginning to understand the rich, untapped data that biosignals can provide into the future of artificial intelligence systems. In the future, as research progresses and testing begins, it could revolutionize how intelligent systems interact with us humans, creating a more adaptive, responsive, and intuitive machines. But for now, it remains a work in progress, one that will continue to evolve as new discoveries are made. Ultimately, symbiotic intelligence is not just a theoretical framework in which yours truly have been working on. It's a vision for a future where human biology and artificial intelligence work together symbiotically. By integrating biosignals, we can create machines that don't just process data, but understand the human experience in a much deeper way, not to mention making the future artificial intelligence even more smarter than they are today. As we continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, this framework could serve as a foundation for the intelligent systems. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. We're going to continue as of next video to look at the way in which the human brain's characteristics differs from the current AI system, as in LLMs, and the limitations of current LLMs, and potentially how we could potentially address that in the future of AI, as in AGI. Thanks again, and see you guys.